What's going on, guys? This is JT, iamthetie, and I'm going to do a fusion of live commentary and hybrid. Obviously, the first part is going to be, if you can hear my voice in the background, I did part of this live, and then I had to cut some of this stuff out because Rocket Rush is really, really hard. But basically, I figured out the control. It's inverted. That's the reason why I can't figure it out, and the reason why that gives me such a hard time is because, obviously, if you guys are familiar with first-person shooters, I don't know what the setting is for you guys, but, you know, I always like to keep it, I like to make it so when you press to the left, it goes to the left, you know, and when you press to the right, you go to the right. But some people like it when you press down, you point up and stuff like that. Like, that's really hard for me, so obviously I didn't realize that's how this level was set up, so I had to kind of get used to it. But I believe this is the first part of this level. In this first part, you just you move down, and basically you use the B's to kind of slow you down, because every single time you hit a B, you know, it slows you down. And then basically the second part of the level is like basically the ascent back up into the sky. And then the only big thing is that you kind of want to follow the trail of bananas, and you want to make sure that you don't hit a wall. If you hit too many walls, I think if you hit the wall like more than twice, you pretty much lose. So I think in the first try I'm gonna hit the wall because I take the wrong pattern, and it's gonna really suck. But obviously this is just it's a run, and I just don't feel like editing it out. But I think I made a save state at the bottom, so I think I'm probably just gonna go ahead and use that rather than like keep on trying to hit it again. But ooh, I was so close to the ending right there. So here we go. Let's try this again. And go all the way up. I mean, like, I could not use a save state, because I'm pretty good. This is the very next turn that I do it. But you might as well spare yourself the lives in case you end up having a lot more trouble than you actually need to. I mean, like, what's the point of using an emulator if you don't use a save state, right? So there you go. I'm gonna travel up here, and then I think it's sharp right or sharp left, I should say. Yeah. And that should be perfect, and that should take me right to the DK coin, and there's no bonus in this level, so that's awesome. And we're gonna go ahead and finish that off right here. And since I'm gonna do part of this live and then part of it not live, I'm gonna stop this like after the fact narration after I can get this DK coin, which apparently is really embarrassingly hard to get because I can't get it over the guy's head. Oh, come on, Dixie, you can throw. Okay, there we go. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull this down. I'm gonna get the last cog, and yeah, I'm gonna cut like this ended narration afterwards, and you guys can catch my live one right after this. Bye. There we go. But that is all of Rocket Rush, and obviously that was way too hard for me. I'm gonna go ahead and go here, and we're gonna reveal where the heck King K. Rool might be hiding. But this guy's like, hey, you got another one of them cogs. Put it in the machine and see if anything happens. Well, they're all in. Doesn't seem to have done too much, though, doesn't it? What on earth is that racket? Hey, take a look outside, Kongs. You won't believe it. And I'm like, he's not even looking. I remember, I think he's cross-eyed. You know what this bear reminds me of? He reminds me of those animatronic, Chuck E. Cheese characters that they used to have. That's what that bear kind of looks like right now. But I don't know why that popped into my head, but he kind of looks like an animatronic, poorly rendered Chuck E. Cheese monster. But anyway, oh my goodness, what the hell? It's a submarine, and if you go check it out, obviously it's called Nautilus, so we're going to check that out in a little bit. I'm going to go get more banana birds, though, before we fight the evil boss. And Shabby's like, oh, all these newfangled toys you play with these days. Why don't we go save the game? And I'm like, alright. So we're gonna save up the game, and we're gonna go do everyone's favorite thing in the whole freaking world. Let's play a little bit of Simon Says, right? So let's get the Simon Says thing started before we tackle Nautilus. I'm gonna make Nautilus like one whole video, but let's see. We have Blue's birthday present, if I recall correctly. So let's go over here, get back to Cotton Top Cove, and here we go. Let's go to Blue's beach hut. And this dude's like really sad. He's like, hello there, Kongs. How are you? My name's Blue. Pleased to meet you. A present for me? Oh, thank you, Kongs. You've really made my day. Let's have a look inside. And then the music starts to do like this weird dancey jive thing to it. And then this is great because he's like, oh, it's a bowling ball. Well, it's far too heavy for me. I know. Why don't you have it, Kongs? Like his friend Blizzard just gave him like the shittiest birthday present ever. That's so funny. Yeah, like why would, like, if you're really good friends with the dude and the guy can't lift up a bowling ball, why would you give him a bowling ball, right? Like, what a fail gift. So I just laughed at that. But anyway, let's go to BAZOOKA'S barracks because obviously we can use this bowling ball. Yeah, this dude's got like a crazy mustache going on. Morning, Kongs. It's like the murder was in the living room with the kitchen knife. I mean, I fought in the Crimean War, but you know, I've retired from the service along with big old Bessie. Who is Big Bessie? She's the biggest and greatest cannon of all time. What a beauty. Have you seen Big Bessie? I haven't fired her for years. No ammunition, you see. And I'm like, what have you got there, Kongs? A heavy ball? Well, you never know. It just might work. Shall we load up Big Bessie up and fire her off? Lock and load. And I'm like, alright, let's give her a go. And then for some reason, we jump in the cannon with her, with the ball. Like how stupid is that? But apparently it works out really well. We get the Sky High secret, and here's a little bit of Simon Says. So let's get this thing done. Alright, that was actually really, I think hopefully that was really, really easy. I think it's just down, 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 up, down, up. Yeah, normally it's like really, really complicated, but that was really short. I'm totally digging that pattern. That's the easy Simon Says pattern. Even when I'm really, really tired and sleepy, I can handle that one. That's not too bad. And there we go. That's a banana bird. That's one banana bird down. Let's go ahead and get some more banana birds going. And obviously, if you guys, I got like a hybrid of like post narration and then live narration going on here. But there's Bramble's bungalow, and then she's like, "Hello there, Kongs. Allow me to." Actually, I think it's a girl. The famed botanist. I'm glad these horrible machines are destroyed. Now my beautiful flowers can grow. Like, is she a freaking Care Bear? I think she's a Care Bear. That sounds like a Care Bear to me. But go ahead, grab a flower, go back to her, and then all of a sudden you're just like, "Hey, look what I found, honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey." And then she's like, "Oh, you've got a perfect Lupurius petalus pongus. Would it be okay if we have it? It'd be ever so grateful." And I'm like, whatever, bitch. And she gives me a banana bird, which is amazing. She gives me a Bananus Goldus flutterus, or banana bird, and apparently they're quite magical. And I really don't care, because I'm just chewing gum, because I just want to get the banana bird. Yeah, take off here, and let's go get some more stuff. I think I can get some more stuff from Barter Swap Shop, so let's go ahead and do that. Here you go, I'm going to Bazaar's general store, because he's just absolutely bizarre. And then he's still got a mirror going here, so he's like, so I'm like, "Hey, is that a mirror?" And he's like, "Yeah, but it's no ordinary one though. It was Cranky's great-grandfather's, and I can't let it go for less than 50 coins. 50 coins? You asshole." Whatever. So I buy it because I have more than 50 coins, and that's going to work out pretty nicely. And I'm seeing who owns the castle. Any secret cave? Nothing today. I'm not gonna. And basically, if you click anything else, you like. He's a mercenary, and then you pay like 10 coins to hear useless information. So let's go ahead and use this mirror to get something cool. We're gonna go up here, and then we're gonna go to Barter Swap Shop. And Barter's a mess right now. Look at him. He's like all disheveled. And he's like, "Well, good day to you, Kongs. How are you? The name's Barter. Oops. Have you seen me washer? That posing funky fella has been acting a bit weird lately. I'd swear he's working on some super secret project, but I reckon it's just some silly pipe dream. Dirty? I'd take a look in the mirror if I were you." "Wait, is that a mirror? If it is, could I possibly borrow it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you can borrow it." And he's like, "Thanks for that, Kong." "Oh no, look at the state of me. I'm a wreck. Take this wrench. I don't even need it anymore." So I'm like, "Why do you even have a wrench?" And he's like, "A complete mess," which is hilarious. But there you go. We're gonna go ahead and use off this wrench, and then obviously we're gonna figure out what the heck it's used for. We're gonna go fix the chairlift. So let's go to Benny's chairlift. And I should do like a Swiss accent. "My chairlift is the safest route, blah blah blah." Okay. But let's go over to his buddy Bjorn. Man, and why does that water look so sinister? Look at that evil face in the middle of it. It's like the Dead Sea. There you go. "Oh, hello. How am I fine furry Kongs? I'm being Bjorn, Benny's brother. I'm afraid that my chairlift is broken." And then, "Oh, you found my wrench. Can I have it back?" And I'm like, "It's yours anyway, apparently." And then now he got the lift working, and we can head over in this direction. And more Simon Says, I think so. Here we go. Clifftop Cache. Or Cache. Geocaching. That was actually pretty long. Let's see if I can do this one. Down, right, left, right, left, down, up. Yes. Very nice. No, but speaking of geocaching, have you guys ever gone geocaching? I don't know if you guys are familiar with geocaching. Maybe you guys don't do a whole lot of camping in general, but for those of you who don't know what geocaching is actually really, really awesome. Basically, when you're doing geocaching, you plug in coordinates for basically random objects that people hide when you go like on hiking trails and stuff like that. And what they do is that they have, you know, like a little container, and basically you put something in there, and I think you take something out. I think that's the rules of geocaching. So basically what you do is, you know, you just do that, and it's really, really cool. But so I remember I did that when I used to go hiking with my friends back in, when I'm hiking in an area. But anyway, we're gonna finish up all this all these crazy banana bird thing. We're gonna Baffles code room. And this dude's got like a long ponytail, and he's like, "Hey, my name's Baffle," and for some reason he needs something to help him. He needs something to reflect on it, so we need the mirror back. So let's go ahead and get that whole mirror shebang business out of the way. Basically, he only tells you that you have to make the figure-8 circle in the water in order to open up that the sewage drain pipe. But I've done that already, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off this thing. This dude's super clean now, and he's like, "Hey, I want the mirror back," and he wants to give. So I have to pay 10 coins to get the mirror back. That's mine. So what a jerk, right? I spent like 60 coins on this mirror. Like, I hate it. And it doesn't even tell me if I'm the fairest one of all, right? So we're gonna go ahead and go back to Chaos Core and do a little bit of swimming, and we're gonna go give this mirror to this guy to complete all of our journeys and our hard effort. Man, that ponytail reminds me of my sister's husband's dad. But anyway, if you talk to him afterwards, it's so funny. He speaks backwards from here on out. Like, I'll read this. He's like, you know, it's like Timmy from South Park. He's like, Timmy! But, yeah, I can't read the damn thing. But if you want to read what it says, and you just read it backwards, because basically he's talking as if he has a mirror in front of him. But anyway, I think that's all the banana birds that you can get right now. I mean, there's some more that we can get, but I'm gonna end the video here, and then when we pick up next time, we're gonna tackle Nautilus, and then we'll get a couple more banana birds and wrap up this Let's Play. So, you know, click on the like button if you enjoy it. I'll catch you guys another time. Bye.